Right, what you got to say?
I'm a woman. I need women's prison.
Order in the court, order in the court.
Judge. What's going on, y'all? Ground Motivate back in this thing again, man, with another video. And if you're watching this video because I put the Chris Chan in the name, then I'm glad you're here. But it's not exactly about Chris Chan, but it does kind of have something similar to do with Chris Chan. And I'd like to have your thoughts on it. The name of this here article I'm looking at right now is Female Inmate Now Pregnant After California Pro-Trans Policy Forces Women's Prisons to House Biological Men Despite Prisoners' Pleas. And before we get into that, man, go on, like, comment, subscribe, do all that good stuff. I appreciate everybody who's been supporting. I would like to hear everybody's opinion on this matter. Go ahead and let me know. Don't be a sucker duck, man. If you're saying some bullshit, I'm gonna have to go and flame you up, flame you out. And I got a couple homies in the comments that's on lane patrol. They'll flame you up, flame you out too. But here's the start of the article. Female prisoners and women's advocacy groups pled with the state of California not to implement a new pro-transgender law that would force state prisons to accept biological males. The inmates and their advocates warned Governor Gavin Newsom and his administration that nothing good could come of it, citing fears of abuse, sexual disease, and pregnancy. I haven't really heard anything good about Gavin Newsom, to be honest, man. Everybody that has said anything about him has always kind of been crushing him, whether it's been just some regular guy or somebody on the TV. But y'all let me know. In response to these concerns, the state handed out condoms and pregnancy resources. Now, according to leading liberal women's organization that opposes the pro-trans policy, one of the state's major women's prisons now has at least one pregnant inmate who was impregnated by one of the penis-bearing biological male transfers. And that is where it doesn't make any sense to me. So it's like, so this guy just basically he just decided he wants to be a woman. He still got the package and everything like that. And he's still running around busting on women. And all he has to do is, I guess, put a wig on and a dress, and now you're considered trans. And if you say that he's not a woman, then you're transphobic, which doesn't make any sense. So that would be essentially the equivalent of me deciding right now that I want to be trans, I want to be a woman, and compete in some women's sports, compete in women's boxing, or just be a woman, period. And then one of y'all being like, you're a man, you're a man. And now you're transphobic by your own definition if you want to keep it 100. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Next, what's the background? Last month, The Blaze reported that the Women's Liberation Front exposed the Central California Women's Facility move to start providing condoms and pregnancy resource information after the state began implementing a new law allowing male prisoners who identify as female to be transferred to the women's prison. Since the new law, SB 132, went into effect in January, the state has received about 300 requests for transfer, and none of the requests have been denied. Wow! So all the men be up in, I guess whatever the top Los Angeles prison is, they just be like, I'm a woman, and now they just send them over to the women's jail, and they just live good after that. That's crazy. Despite claims from the state that the inmates being transferred claimed to be female, CCWF began to offer never-before-needed condoms to inmates. The move, Wolf said, was a tacit admission by officials that women should expect to be raped when housed in prison with men, which an inmate described to the group as a nightmare's worst nightmare. And that's crazy, man. That's like are these people like even thinking about what they're doing? Like are you seeing your actions or hearing yourself? Like, you're giving out condoms to a bunch of folks that transferred over to the women's prison because they said they were women. They said they're women, but they transferred over. I personally think if you're gonna do the whole I'm a woman, and you're gonna transfer to prison, to the women's prison, they need to go and send you to the emergency surgery right away. Gonna get you snipped and cut. Cause you said you was a woman, we're gonna go and get you right. But that's what I think personally, and it's just because that's crazy. Like they shouldn't be handing out condoms and all that kind of stuff, and you sending over grapers and murderers and just crazy dudes, man. And that makes zero sense, absolutely zero sense, man. But this is the world that everybody's they want all this inclusion and voting and all this kind of stuff, and you know they wanna you know, coddle people and be like, yeah, well, it's part of their body. They say that they feel like this. Well, you know, like Dave Chappelle say, what if I feel like I'm Chinese? And what y'all gonna say then? One inmate at CCWF told the Times that prison guards warned them to expect sexual violence once the biological male prisoners begin showing up. This is just so dumb. Another inmate said during a CCW event, Wolf reported, how do we feel safe in our community? When we reach out for help, we get nothing. There's been an assault on women, and we still are silenced. Shut the hell up. Y'all probably voted for it in the first place. Include them. Everybody. Include everybody. Does anyone care that we are being forced to house with 6'2", 250-pound men with penises that are here for brutally raping women? That's crazy. She added, we have been warned by officials in this prison. More are coming with worse charges. Where's the safety concern for us? If we say we're in fear, we're the ones locked up. I mean, I guess, yeah. I mean, so I guess Wolf is like a in prison kind of group or something like that. But that's stupid. Like, and that's just like, that goes back to the whole thing I seen on Abba and Preach where the dude was at the spot running around. He was running around with his prick hanging out in front of little girls and stuff. And they just let it go. They're like, yeah, he's a woman. He's a woman. It's like, bro, no, he's not. He's not a woman. That's not what it is. He's running around. That's like even as a man, when I'm at like the gym, like LA Fitness or something like that, or Crunch Fitness or something like that, and I see an old white man walk around with his dick hanging out, I'm not liking that either. I don't even like that. So imagine how a little girl feels when a trans woman comes into the locker room or into the shower, the steamer or whatever like that, and he's swinging around. He's swinging around. She just has to take that. This new world is kind of dumb. Next, now someone's pregnant. Wolf reported on Twitter last week that now at least one female inmate is pregnant and there might be more. We have now heard from several different people inside CCWF that at least one woman, possibly more, is now pregnant after being housed with a male felon who was transferred to the women's prison under SB 132, the group wrote. Our connections tell us that at least 3 of the men have now been moved to administrative segregation. Wolf continued. Added that although the private nature of health data, the group could not confirm any more details. I don't know what the hell I just read, but hey, that's pretty dumb right there. So I guess now they're realizing the error of their ways because they're calling them men and they moved them to segregation. What'd you expect? You got ladies in there, they tired of using the goddamn cucumbers from the cafeteria lady. They want some real stuff. Then you got y'all letting actual people that are grapers and murderers in there, and you think they ain't gonna grape the women inmates? Or you think the guys that's in there having a life sentence are not gonna be like, I'm gonna take this because I know I'm not getting out. Just like how they take it in the men's prison. Come on, man, y'all gotta think harder than what y'all think about. Y'all are some idiots out there. Whoever's in like the leadership, you guys are idiots, man. All you guys are idiots. I guess especially California, because they got everybody homeless. They got everything's way too expensive to live. They got this law right here. They got a whole bunch of weirdos out there in like the whole Hollywood thing. Just a wasteland at this point. I used to really want to go to California. I still haven't been, but I don't know. On Thursday, Wolf continued his campaign to put pressure on State Senate Scott Wiener. Scott Wiener! The man behind SB 132 and Governor Newsom to end the controversial policy. He would be behind SB 132. His name's Scott Wiener, because he got there be throwing out around that wiener. God damn it. And then here's a quote. Will Scott Wiener and Gavin Newsom admit that this was a mistake? How many women need to be raped in California prisons by men who should have never been there? How many babies born to incarcerated mothers before you hear their cries? Yeah, That's real. This is like really, really dumb. Like this law should be overturned like overnight at this point. Like that doesn't make any sense. Literally makes no sense. Did the state not see this coming? The California Department of Corrections and Rehabilitation claimed the possibility of pregnancy was considered in the development of SB 132 and that it had procedures in place related to pregnancy, including to the fact that sexual acts are already prohibited in prison and are subject to disciplinary action. So basically, when you guys made SB 132, you're basically debunking the whole trans woman thing, essentially, because you're saying you know possibility of pregnancy is gonna happen. So like, it's like how can you be a woman and you still have all the parts and you're still busting and getting people pregnant? I don't know. I'm just y'all gotta make it make sense. If anybody can make it make sense in the comments below, let me know. Cause all the like I seen something on the Breakfast Club. You know, the Breakfast Club is kind of weirdos and everything like that, and they have a little bit of everybody on there. And they had a trans person on there, and he was talking about some. Yeah, I'm still attracted to women. I don't do nothing but mess with women. While he had on a skirt and a wig. Make it make sense. And then you got the other ones out here running around here tricking folks, getting them caught in the web, and then they're wondering why. Or when they getting hit with the 50-piece combo when the time comes to find out who they really are, because you're deceiving people. I mean, it's okay to you know, do whatever it is you want to do. I think everybody should be able to live whatever life they want to live. But there are some times where it no longer makes sense. Sports. You still run around here with the Scott Wiener, and you run around here expecting to compete with women just because you say it. If that's the case, man, all the men should just go on say it and just clean up in sports and become millionaires. If you down bad right now, maybe you just need to say you're a woman, go compete in sports with the women, get you a couple $1 million, come right back. You can still bust ladies because according to their logic, yeah, you're still a woman even though you still have all the stuff. And you still like ladies, you're still a woman. So, you know, there's that. And then we got on the next, I guess it's the end of this article. Yet, after the biological males began transferred to the CCW, the prison began providing condoms to inmates. Crazy. Amber Jackson, an inmate at CCWF, revealed to Santa Monica Observer that multiple inmates who had been transferred in under the new policy still had penises and were abusing and having sex with many female inmates. Crazy. That's definitely a nightmare and a nightmare. Call yourself a woman all you want, Jackson said, but when you have a man with a penis that works as it was designed to do, that's a problem. In a woman's prison group shower room, that's a problem. It definitely is, man. That's the end of the article right there, man. What do you guys think about that, man? Could this possibly be Chris Chan's future?
Go. You stay right here. Sit.
All right, and Honorable Judge Joe Clown is now in session.
Thank you, Sheriff. Let's see, we got Roger Watkins here. Ooh, oh man, these tacos at Del Frisco's now.
Oh, you mean down at Esteban now? I had about 3 of them myself now.
You look like you lost a little weight now.
I've been doing a little something now. You know, I cut down from 10 donuts to 8 donuts.
I'm gonna have to try that.
And you know, you see the results.
Yeah, I see him. Ooh, oh man, boy. These tacos taking me up through there. I'm gonna have to drop the Browns off at the Super Bowl now.
All right, now court gonna go to mandatory recess now. Officer Oyen, take the prisoner back to the holding quarters so he can get his case in order. Yeah.
Okay, you get up. Follow me. Come here. Come here. This way. Go. Now you sit down over there. Mr. Watkins, you need a defender. You know have defender? Okay, me appoint you public defender. Okay? Okay? Yeah, you wait here. I'll be back.
Is this the courtroom right here? 7D. I need a sweet. Oh, boy, that good. Oh shit, I'm late. Oh man. Sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm late. Sorry I'm late. Let me check my notes, see what I got for you, man. Alright, so they say we're dealing with quite a few things here, man. Let me see what I got, man. Let me find. Oh damn, Red Dead Redemption, that was a great game. Mortal Kombat 11, that is awesome. Spider-Man, you gotta love that, man. I packed for the wrong courthouse, man. Oh man, this is not the right house. Damn it. Oh man, I brought my drawing pad, man. Oh man, like yeah, man. I mean, these are some good drawings, though, man. These might be the last time you see some boobs and breasts, so you might want to check this out a little bit. But wait a minute. Speaking of that, man. All right, man. I got the perfect plan. So here in California, they got this little law called SB 32 or something like that, man, where all you have to do is say you're a woman, and that lets you go to women's prison. So you ain't even got to worry about it. That's gonna be easy. Because if you go to men's prison, like, think about it, right now you're looking at 10 counts of rape, 12 counts of murder, 5 counts of arson. The men in there they're gonna want that booty. So, and you're gonna probably end up having to give it to them. So you'll be best going off to women's prison. So I think what we're gonna have to do, like the video games, choose your character. Right here, you're gonna say, I'm a woman. When the judge be like, how do you plead? How do you plead? What do you do? You're gonna be like, I'm a woman. And it's like, they can't say you ain't, because then they'll be transphobic. And that'll get the judge fired. So, I think you should do it. Put it that way. That'll sound better. Alright, I'll do it. Like, is there anything I need? Alright, man, so here's what you're gonna do, man. This is my white guy wig. My black clown wig. Sorry, man. Me and my girl, we kind of get into some kinky stuff at the house. But this one right here, this will do it. This will do it, man. This is what you're gonna need.
Go. This way. Now sit.
So we're back with the trial of Roderick Watkins versus the state. Now Watkins, here it says you got 10 counts of rape, 5 counts of murder, 6 counts of arson. Now how do you plead? You're going to go to the prison up the street now. Men's prison. You're going to get right. What you got to say?
I'm a woman. I need women's prison.
Order in the court. Order in the court.
Judge, we can't beat that now. They gonna say you're transphobic now. What we gonna do?
Well, there ain't nothing I can do. He said he was a woman now, so we got to send him to the women's prison.
I guess he gonna be in there having a little fun. Then let's go pack him up. Yan, go take him to the women's prison now.
Go, Watkins. Walk. Okay, stop. Wait here.
Ooh, that's a strong woman right there. I want her.
Okay, Watkins. Here's your cell room. Women's cell. You happy now?
Girl, they ain't no woman. That's a man. Look at that. Look at them muscles. Look at that. You see all that? Look at that build. Girl, I'm trying to get me some I ain't had in a long time, girl.
Okay, be quiet.
Oh. So you sure you was a woman?
Yeah, I'm a woman.
Girl, he a trans woman. Look at all that. Look at all that down there. Look at all that. Look at it. Look at it.
Yeah, everything's all there.
Ooh, I want some first. When you gonna get me some? Let me get some now.
Yeah, I could do something.
I want some too. What about me? I need it too. I need that too.
Let's get into it.
Ooh, girl, I'm going fur, girl. Huh? That trendy. Ooh, girl, he killing it. I can't wait to go next. Get in there. Say something for me. Yo, wig. You beat that up.
That was some work, ladies. Don't forget to take your plan B.
You right, they did give up that.
Next time we use condoms. You know, they gave me like 50 before I came in.
I want that raw. I like that raw.
Whew.
I heard they were passing that dick down here with Cell D.
You want some too?
Yeah, I'm ready now.
Okay. I don't know how the laws are where he's at, but you know, he might be able to get into that women's prison and be busting, because you know they if you don't know, Chris Chan is currently he's being held because he bust his mom. We had sex with his mom. She has dementia. She's like 79 or something. He's a trans woman, but yet he's still having straight sex, and on top of that, he's doing some sick, demented, twisted stuff like messing with his mom. So there's that, and yeah, I don't know. Like I guess if they let this little thing, I don't know. I guess it's only California. I don't know how it is where he's at in Virginia, and I think he's in Charlottesville. So I'm pretty sure they're real conservative up there, according to that whole race riot that they had at that one time that Donald Trump was endorsing and whatnot. So who knows what they got going on over there. I know down here in Georgia, I just talked to one of my homeboys recently, and he was saying that as far as that kind of stuff goes, they just have a little section off for those kind of people in prison, but they still are allowed to go into the, circulate to regular population and everything like that. Because I guess it would be problems, like you sleep at night and you talk about, yeah, I'm a woman, and I guess they gonna come and find out if you're a woman if you sleeping around them in the prison. But that's a tough thing, man. This situation here shows a lot, man. It definitely debunks a whole lot of things about the whole trans woman situation. Like I said earlier, live and be whatever it is that you want to be, but there are certain things that don't make sense. There are certain things where you just don't get to have that you just can't, that's just not gonna work. Going to women's prison, not gonna work. Being part of Olympic sports, that doesn't work, but somehow they've allowed it. What else? Being in a woman's spa, running around naked. You're an old white man running around with a wig, naked, with your penis hanging out, with your Scott Wiener running around in front of little girls. That's not gonna work. That's not gonna work at all. No way, no sir. I don't know. That's all I got to say on that, man. Like I said earlier, man. You feel like I'm transphobic, man, and think about what I said earlier. If I say I'm a woman and you tell me I'm not, now you're transphobic. That would be essentially the same thing like what I'm saying. The things that these guys are saying is not making sense. Make it make sense for me. But that's it, man. I appreciate everybody who's watched the video up to this point. Y'all have a great day. Y'all go out there and get it. And I'll see y'all next time.